Hey friends, welcome to another week. I hope you really enjoyed last week, and this week we're gonna switch it up just a little bit. What we're gonna do is I need to make sure that you have a good warm-up. You want your muscles loose and warm and ready to work. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna set your clock 5 minutes for beginners, 7 minutes for intermediate, okay? What you're going to do is you're gonna set that clock to ding every minute, and we're gonna do every minute on the minute. Now what this is gonna do is you're gonna choose a weight that is somewhat challenging for you, but I need that mind-muscle connection to start so that you really get it into your chest and back, so you're feeling the shortening and the lengthening, really squeezing. Now, the first round, you're gonna get 15 reps in, okay? You're gonna get 15 and probably have anywhere between 30 and 15 seconds to rest. Now, as you move through these minutes, the key is form. You are not going to be able to complete, or you should not be able to complete 15 reps on the 5th round or the 5th minute or the 7th minute. The key is creating a drop set like feeling. So as I go through this, I'm gonna start up with an exercise. You're gonna give yourself 5 minutes or 7 minutes to ding. You're gonna start with 15 reps. Slow and controlled, really feeling the movement. The second that that minute's over, you're gonna go again. And the key to go again is making sure that you are dropping the number of reps. So the second that you're losing form, okay, the second that you're really struggling and you can feel yourself shifting out of your chest, you're gonna go just rest, okay? So at the end, you may only get 6 or 7 reps of that same weight. I don't want you to drop the weight. I want you to keep the same weight that you started with at the beginning, and then you're just gonna drop the number of reps that you do each round. All right, so let's get started and move on. All right, so the very first exercise that you're gonna do is a chest press. So you're gonna take a weight that's not easy, but not super heavy. So typically if somebody's doing 25 pounds for 3 sets of 12 reps, I'd make them do about 15 to 17 and a half. Because as they go through this series, they're gonna really struggle. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk your shoulders down and back. Remember, the middle of your back should not be touching. Between your shoulder blades should not be touching. You're gonna go here, elbows at a 45. You're gonna squeeze up, control down 1. Squeeze, lengthen. It's up to you to get this really, really engaged, okay? Really feel it, because the first round is easier, but you can make it harder with a mind-muscle connection. Once you're done 15, rest until that ding goes and go again. Same exact exercise for either 5 minutes or 7 minutes. Get that done and come back. The next exercise that you're gonna go into, we're alternating from chest to back, is our lat pullovers. So you're gonna take this here. You're gonna keep your arms straight. You're going to go here, and then as I drive, I'm driving my shoulders down into my hips, kissing, watch my elbows, kiss. Okay, so I want to feel it right here. So here and squeeze, real big lengthen, up and squeeze. 15 reps, 5 minutes or 7 minutes, and as you go through the minutes, remember, if you're losing form, stop, just don't do as many reps. Next exercise is an incline chest press, okay? Make sure that you walk your shoulders down and underneath your back, arms at a 45. I'm gonna feel big stretch, squeeze up, I need the shimmy shake, lengthen down, up, lengthen down, starting with 15 reps, moving through the minutes. Now, if you do not have a bench, I need you to get on this ball, okay? And what you're going to do is you're gonna walk down, but the ball likes to push my shoulders forward, so I actively have to engage my shoulders. Here, keeping my butt down, but my shoulder blades are actively engaged in the back, pushing up and squeezing into the upper part of my pecs. Okay, so you cannot do this. You've got to keep your shoulders retracted, keep your butt down, and you want to squeeze right here, the upper part. Squeeze, elbows at a 45 as they go down. Get those in, come back. The next exercise, if you can actually do pull-ups, you can use one of these to put underneath your feet. I want to make sure that you don't round forward, that you're pulling from your lats. If you have a TRX, what you're going to do is you're going to sit under. Squeeze here. To make it harder, okay, you're gonna come down low and you're gonna squeeze up, control down. Squeeze up, take it out of your grip, okay? If you do not have a pull-up rig, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that resistance band, pull it overhead, drive it down, retract those shoulder blades, squeeze up. You are going to do 15 reps for 5 minutes or 7 minutes working on those lats. The next exercise you're gonna do is push-ups, okay? The key is to stay out of your shoulders. So you can mod down, keeping that core nice and tight, zipped up. Get your shoulders on your back. So as you come down, you should feel your shoulders retract, elbows at a 45, and squeeze. Notice I'm not doing this. This is not the key. Shoulders, core, squeeze, and up, okay? For those of you that can do a real push-up, make sure that when you lay down, okay, you lay down, I want you to get your hands nipple height, then come out so that they're underneath your elbows. Take your shoulders, retract them back. You can do kneeling push-ups here, but if you cannot go down and you're pushing into your shoulders when you're coming here and you're rising up like that, I don't want that. For those of you that can do real push-ups, you can come down here, keeping your elbows at a 45. If you can't do real push-ups yet, what you can do, a few, but not a lot, you can come down, drop your knees, up, squeeze. The shoulders must remain on your back. You should feel it in your chest 100% of the time. Our last exercise is bent over rows. Now, if you have a TRX, what I'd like you to do is do an inverted row, where you're gonna take the TRX, walk your legs under, and you're pulling up and retracting, okay? If not, you have a dumbbell, keep your core in tight. These weights should be heavier. Retract from the shoulders, keep your thumbs off the dumbbells, squeeze up, pull back down, up and down. So if you were to do a TRX for the inverted row, if you have a TRX, you're going to grab it, okay? Keep your core tight, walk down into a reverse plank here, come up, control back down, keeping the grip loose so that everything that you do is coming from your back and not your grip, not your elbow. Get that workout done, and then I need you to do 20 minutes of steady state cardio at 75% of your max heart rate.